Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator and the 146 Professional. A plane I haven't flown in a while. I only uploaded one video with it doing circuits at London City. This time we're gonna do something quite similar, but we are once again on the Greek island of Samos, while we will do the difficult visual approach in varying conditions. So we are gonna do circuits again, and every time we touch down, the cloud ceiling comes down a bit and the wind speed increases. So that's gonna be our challenge for today. Also, I will try to do this video a little bit more like cinematic, like more outside views, using SkyDolly for replays. Overall, just getting just a better view of the plane, as this is modeled really nicely. I mean, the cockpit is cool and all, and showing how everything is, you know, all the buttons are pressed, how everything is operated. That's cool and all, but the outside model is also a real sight to behold. As you can see here, especially when it's moving, when all the moving parts are in action, landing and taking off. Of course, something else from the outside view entirely. So I want to incorporate that in my videos from now on. But with that all said, I think it's time to now come into the cockpit and start off the airplane. So let's set this up. We got 70 passengers in total today, which is okay. I got, I think, 65 subscribers at the time of recording. No, you know what? We're gonna take 65. Oh, not 650, please. Also not 80. We want to have 65 maybe. 65 passengers total. But we do not need that much fuel. So we're gonna take, I guess, 2 tons on each side. 4 tons in total. That's good. Cargo can stay as doors can stay open, chocks are on. All the other stuff can close. Good. So again, haven't flown this plane in a while. Hopefully we won't make too grave mistakes. But then again, we're professionals here. What can go wrong? We're starting by having a quick glance over the most important levers, and that they are in the correct position. So gears down, flaps are up, and corresponding the air brakes are in. This is an idle cutoff. Everything is looking as it should. So coming up to the overhead, we can now start battery 2.
Samos Airport information, X-ray 1,
Battery 1.
600 Zulu. Wind 084 at 4. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, ceiling 2,500 feet broken. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 13. QNH, 29er, decimal 9er 2. Visual runway 9er in use. Landing and departing runway 9er. DFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact you have X-ray. Samos Airport information, X-ray 1, 600 Zulu.
How's that working?
Wind 084 at 4. Visibility, 9er. Sky condition, ceiling 2,500 feet broken. Temperature, 15. Dew point, 13. QNH, 29er, decimal 9er 2. Visual runway 9er.
Okay, that's strange. Where was that coming from? So VHF comm radios are off, both sides. So that's strange. Well, doesn't matter. Let's continue to set up. Coming to the electrics, the bias ties come on, and the standby inverters and generators. Come on. We're confirming that the engine generators are off. We can already turn on the APU generator and the left inner fuel pump for the APU, and with that we can start the APU. So we got 100% APU power available. No warnings. Can turn the galley light on. Speaking of lights, we want to have the no smoking lights. We want to have the nav lights. These stay off for now. This can stay off, but wing lights and logo lights can come on, why not? Fans for the flight deck and cabin, come on. Want to have the APU air on. Both packs. Come on. Coming down here, arm the flight deck, emergency lights, fasten seatbelt signs, come on. All of this, I guess, will stay off for now. Coming up here, starting all the systems in sequence. Your damper master 1, 2 coming on, autopilot master, avionics master AB, come on. Ground ignition can stay on both. Brake fans, go to auto, anti-skid comes on, auto spoiler is in up, still comes on. Lift spoilers yellow and green, come on. Let's get some hydraulic pressure into the system for now. So first, let's get the DC pump on. And there's no pressure build-up, no? But I think when we get the AC pump on, this should already close, because this is open because there's no pressure in the system. So this should close. Let's check. So that seems to be running on the other system, on the green system then. So PTU, power transfer unit on, will increase the pressure here. And this closes. Right, with all that pressure on, all of that stuff should work. So that's cool. Good. We're gonna leave that on for now. So the transfer is shut, the crossfeed is shut. This can all stay as is. This can all stay off for now. That's all set. That's all set for now. That's all looking good and set for now. So next up, turning on the flight director bars. Flight director 1 and 2. Radio and DME comes on both sides. Again, we need 111 decimal 6 VOR frequency of Samos. So that's coming in and already setting the course. 340 outbound. Again, let's pull this up. Lima Golf Sierra Mike should be Samos. Open charts, approach charts. DME. So for today, we'll use runway 09er for landing and takeoff. And takeoff, do a right turn to intercept the 160 straight away, climbing to 3000, up to distance of 9 DME, then to the right turn, inbound 358 degrees from 3000 and starting our descent visually. Then I don't have the chart open, but from memory I can say we fly to 4 DME, distance of 4 miles. Then we turn left, heading 325. There's a village there. Want to pass the village on the left side. At 4 miles we want to have 1,850 feet. When passing the village, we want to have 1,100 feet. Then we want to cross the 060 or 240 radial of the VOR at 900 feet. When we cross the VOR, when we cross the radial, we want to start our right turn towards the runway, looking out for a white building with a white roof, cross that at 400 feet. Echo in for a final. This time we're gonna have either flaps 24 or flaps 30, because we're only doing touch and goes. So flaps 24, no speed brake, anything, and nothing will be armed, so we can do a proper touch and go. Runway is long enough for all that, so no worries there. Good, so we don't really need much more than this. We can set it on both sides for redundancy. 101.6, this is starting to move 340 degrees. For the heading bar, we can set runway heading 090. We're not going to use the autopilot today. So that's set. Altitude can come to 3,000 feet. This can also come off now. Let us set the what's it called? The TMS, thrust modulation system. So let's run a quick test. And take off. So with that we can set all the bugs for the N1 and the TGT. So DME is working, VOR is working fine. QNH is set and the airport elevation has been checked on all 3 altimeters. Artificial horizons showing level, speed 0, and again recheck that the flags are set correctly. We're gonna take off flaps 18. So that's set correctly. Good, the main panel is looking good. Let's get rid of this for a second. Also, let's get rid of this. Lighting. Let's have some lights on here. Hey boy, How are you doing? Get rid of this. Guess these can stay off. This can stay off. We want to have some light here, we want to have some light here, a little bit of flood. And also on the overhead. Good. Good, parking brake is set. This can all stay off for now. Let's get the comm radios on, although we don't use them today. ADF also comes on, we don't use it today. This comes to standby. Can we have this terrain on display? I know, let's keep that at standby for now. Awesome, so are we then ready for the pushback and the engine start? I think the answer is yes. So let's pre-plan that. I don't need these charts. So a short push onto the taxiway, facing west. That's looking good. So starter master comes on, engine number 4. All the fuel pumps come on. For start, all the engine eyes can come on. Let's get all this on. Let's get this on. Engine air is off. And the beacon come on. And we're ready for the startup. So are you not released? Oh yeah, I know. This is what always happens. And also, man, yeah. Concentrate, boy, concentrate. Everyone's on board. And trucks are removed. And with that, we really are ready for the pushback. And go. So, starter number 4. Let's go. So that's a good light off on the number 4 engine. Pushback seems to be completed. So number 3. TGT rising, good light off. And 2 is rising, and 1 is rising. And starter has cut out. Number 2. Start. %, and 2. Introducing the fuel. And number 1. And with that, engine selector off, starter master off, engine anti-ice all off, engine 3, engine 2, hydraulic pumps come on, electric pumps stay on for redundancy, generators number 4 come on, number 1 comes on. Let's get the taxi lights on. All else, for now, is looking very good.
Cabin crew, please take your seats for takeoff.
So trim is set for takeoff. Flaps are set for takeoff. Speed box are set for takeoff. We're on the runway. Landing lights coming on. Yaw damper coming on. Transponder coming on. What is this? What are you doing? Did I turn on the autopilot? I wanted to have the yaw damper, not the autopilot. Thank you very much. Good, takeoff.
TMS sets takeoff.
That sounds better.
Power set, flex achieved.
Go.
Speed alive, both sides.
Let's check.
80 knots, cross-checked. V1,
Go.
rotate. V2, positive rate of climb and gearing.
Yeah. Flaps up. Also, we don't want to go too fast. Reducing the speed. Let's get the TMS off. 2,500. We want to go to 3,000. Let's do that. So we're having too much fun with the external camera. Shooting through 3,000 feet. So we're losing the excess 500 feet that we got. Also with the visible moisture, let's also get some anti-ice on the engines. And we should also start to configure the aircraft right now. We're at 9 DME. Speed brakes out. Starting the turn, first stage of flaps, gear down. Coming in a bit too slow. That's good. Coming up at 9 DME, but we are too low, so we're holding off the descent for another mile or so. Starting a shallow descent now at 140 knots. We're going flaps 24, which will be our final flap setting for the touch and go. And keeping at 140 knots for the moment. There's 1850, so we are holding the altitude now. Waiting for 4 DME. Descending a bit early, but there's 4 DME. Starting our left turn. This goes to 060. And we're looking out for the village with the pier. About heading 325. I want to pass that at 1100. Always keeping an eye on the airport, which is here. So 1300 feet, maybe a little bit more on the descent.
1,000.
Next we want to cross the radial here at 900 feet. So we're a bit high, coming off the throttle, crossing the radial. So now it's time to start the turn. Continue descending. There's the building with the wide roof, we're gonna aim for that. Runway's inside. We're a bit higher. It's looking good, 1 red, 3 white. Overshot a little
Too
bit.
low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
Yeah, I know. Where's the button to get rid of that?
$50, $40, $30, $20, $10.
Port idle.
That was hot.
Brake pressure seen. Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots, cross-checked.
Why are you braking? We have auto brake on?
V1. Rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb, gear up.
That was scary. Was our parking brake on? Something was very wrong there. Okay. Once again, coming back here to 340. Weather. Clouds are coming down. And the wind, some more wind speed. Coming a little bit from the side. Good. So again, 3,000 feet. We're 7 miles out. It's getting more choppy now, definitely. So coming up on 9 miles. Going to flight idle. That's 9 miles. Also pretty much on the radial. Flaps 18, gear down. Going to 358. That's a bit loud in my ear. Okay. We climbed just a little bit. It's okay, no worries. man, really gonna practice IFR flying. That's not looking good. So let's start. Shallow descent now. At 140.
2,500.
Next target altitude is 1850 at 4 DME. Stall. I don't want to inhibit the stall warning, I want to inhibit the flap warning. Oh well, who knows. Good, coming up. Flaps 24. 1.5 miles to go to the turn. Looking good on the altitude as well. Half mile to go and 1850, so we're shallowing out the descent even more. And 4 miles, we can start the left turn towards the village, continue descending.
Speed checked below 170, select flaps 30.
Nope. Setting 060 here. Power check radio.
Speed check below 145. Select flap 33.
It's getting really dark outside. It's hard to see. I guess we're crossing the shoreline now, more or less 1200, so slightly high maybe. Slightly high, slightly fast. Crossing the radial at 1,000, 100 feet high. Starting our turn. Don't stop descending. Keep the descent, keep it up. Feeling with white roof coming up. So increase our rate of turn. That's good. 2 red, 2 white. Slightly overshot. Keep the descent.
Too low, flaps.
Yes, we got slight crosswind from the left. Let's keep that in mind. Or from the right. That's not very stable.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Ground idle. Speed alive, both sides. 80 knots cross-checked. V1, rotate. V2. Positive rate of climb, gear up.
Gear up. So those are some firm landings today. See if we can do that better. Let's get a little bit more daylight in here. You know what? Get active pause. A little bit more daylight, please. Also, let's please continue climbing to 3000. Retrim 4 flaps up. Weather. Wind. More wind speed. More wind speed from the side. More gusts. Also from the side. This comes down even more. This also comes down. Right on top of the other lay. That's looking good. Where we are? 4000. Okay, that's too high. We're completely off track now. No worries. Okay, now that's looking more like it. So, going to 358, 9 DME. Gears coming down. That's some weather today. But do not worry. I feel quite confident that we can make it. So here we are, inbound again, on the 358 radial, 9 miles, starting the descent, gears down flaps 18, coming up on flaps 24.
$2,500.
So again, next up, looking for 1850. That's 500 feet to go. In 2 miles, 3 miles. we want to shallow out the descent just a bit. Feet to go for 2 miles, so let's shallow out. 300 feet per mile is a 3-degree approach, which is what we're aiming for. So we should be at 2,150, 5 miles out. We got 5.2 miles. Looking good on the radial inbound. 5 miles, 2,100. Continuing to descend. And this will be, I think, our last approach. Gonna do full stop landing now. So we are in fact not fully configured. We're gonna go to flaps 30 in just a second. There's 4 miles. Turning left towards the village. 1850 has also been checked. So now coming up on flaps 30. Setting our check radial 060. Also continuing to descend, of course. Getting blown away a little bit by the wind. So
speed check below 145. Select flap 33.
We're gonna stay at 30, thank you. And visually flying on the left side of the village, aiming for 1100 feet, a beam. And that's 200 feet to go. That's looking not too bad. Speed is also looking good, dancing around quite a lot.
1,000.
So 1100 abeam the village, that's looking fine. And a check radial is coming in, we're looking for 900, slightly above. Oh, pretty much on point. So we're continuing the descent, starting the turn now. So that's the runway, there's the white building.
500.
Puppies also coming in. Not get too slow in this weather. Speed brakes on.
30, 20.
Ground idle. Yellow and green spoilers. Brake pressure C. 80 knots. 60 knots.
Good, very good. So we're back in control. Good. Let's clean up the aircraft, vacate the runway. overshot that. Good. I was distracted by the kitty. Always distracted. So there we go, vacating the runway here. So already get the generators and the pumps off. Says APU is on. Don't worry about it. Guess we can already get rid of engine 1, engine 4. Let's take the next one with... when this one's occupied, let's take this parking spot. That's as good as any other. So that's looking good. We're gonna put it here. Parking brake set. These engines coming off. Fuel pumps coming off. Good, good, good. This can all stay on. Why is this not on? Yeah, that's the problem probably with SkyDolly, that it sometimes messes up your settings, especially if you're using complex add-on aircraft. So that can happen. Chocks coming on. Passengers opening. And stairs out. Good. Get out of here. So, I'd say that was, well, quite a successful day. Some technical difficulties still to solve, but we're doing our best here. At least the aircraft is in one piece, everyone's alive, that's always the goal. So, if you made it this far, thank you very much for watching. If you like the content, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, more's to come, and I guess I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!